Well, I have had one busy mail day today. I finally finished off my Bone Breaker Build-A-Figure wave. I got the Speeding Bullets Superman, which I'm always happy to get, more Elseworlds figures, and I got, I think most importantly, this. The Marvel Legends 60 Amazing Years Marvel's Silk Doc Ock 2-pack. And that is a mouthful of a name, but it's not inaccurate. It is what is there. Now, looking at the box here, this is, of course, the brand new plastic-free packaging, which has been rolling out in, I think, all of the 60 Amazing Years line, except for the Lizard, I want to say. Looking at the box itself, though, Silk logo at the bottom, 60 Amazing Years at the top, product render on the side, more product renders on the back, and very, very nice art by Alex Ross and by J.H. Stonehouse, right here. J.H. Stonehouse did Silk, Alex Ross did Doc Ock. But, to be fair, nobody here wants to look at the boxes. You're here because you want to look at these two. And, sorry, Logan. But, let's look at Doc Ock first. Let's look at Doc Ock first. Because Doc Ock, in my opinion, is probably the most important Spider-Man villain. Yeah, Green Goblin. Yeah, Venom. I know. But for me, it's Doc Ock. Doc Ock is Spider-Man's most important and his most probably relevant villain. More than any other, I would say. Now, this is the same Doc Ock that we got a couple years ago. Only difference being more accessories and a different paint scheme. This one, I believe, is a lighter green and a lighter kind of orange yellow. The past was more of a gold, like a golden orange. But I have to say, having not had the original Doc Ock, this is really solid. I really like this quite a lot. Now, let's take a look at the accessories. Now, the accessories for Doc Ock are pretty simple, but it's nice to have them. I don't know if the arms count as accessories, but I'm going to include them anyways. We have, of course, the 4 arms, which they're all very different, I would say. We have this sort of kind of S shape, and it does have a ball joint on the inside, which is a nice touch. So you can move it somewhat. You can't really get very many dynamic positions because there's no bendy wire. So it's just static, which I would say is disappointing, but hey. And then we get a C shape, and that's the same on both sides. Same shapes, but hey, again, bendy wire would be nice, but we're making do. Now, heads, we get these two, which bring them in a little closer. This one is more of an angrier Doc Ock, like, blast you, Spider-Man expression, which, you're going to need. And this one is a more stoic, but still grumpy Doc Ock expression, which probably will be the way he's set on my shelf. One thing I did notice, though, I didn't even think about this. He's got painted eyes under there. I didn't think about that, but it's a nice touch. Now, for hands, we get these two very grabby, gripping, maniacal Spider-Man, sort of hands like that. Doc Ock needs them. He's maniacal. He set up a satellite to spread cocaine across the world. Of course he needs them. And we get a set of punching, fisty hands, because every once in a while he tries to make a take a swing at Spider-Man. Never goes well. But hey, you need them. And the other 2 arms. Now, looking at the articulation for Otto, we have a ball joint at the head, a little bit of side to side. Watch out for these glasses, because mine keep pushing up. I don't know if that's like a problem everyone has, but mine does. A little bit of side to side, full 360 is a little tough. You can look up about that far, look down about that far. It's not the best, but hey. Full rotation, goes about that far. Swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows, which are nice. Not pinless, but again, that's just because this is the same mold. No difference. No twist at the wrist here, but we do have a twist and a hinge at the fists, which again, expected. I like this. I think this works really well. He has is this a rocker? I'm still getting used to the term personally, but I think it's a ball joint. Goes turn that side, back that far, in that far. Get a real gut look. I like it. Spread about, not very far, but that's to be expected. This joint's really tight on mine. Real tight. Hear that? That's wild. Twist at the thigh. Go full, Double jointed knees. Can't quite get the foosh butt kick, but you get close. Swivel at the calf, which is nice. And a hinge of the feet, which you can do to make a nice ankle pivot. All right. Now taking a look at Silk here, I have to say the paint on this is immaculate. I have no issues with the paint on this figure at all. I know some people have had quality control issues when it comes to the paint applications on these figures that you can't really see, but this looks fantastic. This is probably the best paint application on my shelf here. This is really good. I don't much care for Silk. I really don't know Silk as a character, honestly. I've read a few issues with her, and of course I read Spider-Verse and I read Spider-Geddon, but this is basically a brand new character for me. I know very little about this character, so I'm excited to learn more. But this looks really good. I like the S logo on her chest there. The webbing, came across really nice. I don't have any issues. Looking at it here, I like the gradient slowly going down from the red to the black, if it would focus. A little bit right there, but a little bit right there. Nothing big. Locks in here nice. Same on that side. Only a little bit on the arms. Same on that side. Overall, I would say this is a really solid figure, and I really like it. Now looking at the accessories, we get... I just want to start off with this because I think this is amazing. We get this really nice web shooting hand, which, if you know about Silk, the way her webs fire is as opposed to a... It's very interesting. I really quite like it. Reminds me of 1610 Jessica Drew? Yes, I think that's right. If you've read Ultimate Spider-Man, you know how she fires her webs much like this. I really like this. The sculpt looks really fantastic. It looks like a tree, like branches, and then this coils back, which I will show when we get back to the figure how it coils around. And you can see though that the mold is transparent, so you have to watch out for paint shipping. I think that's gonna be a problem later. But this looks really good. I adore this. This is how she's gonna be displayed with this. There will be no other option. Now we also get a set of fisted punching hands, of course. Solid paint application, but again, there isn't really much to apply to. We get a set of grabby hands if you, I guess, want to give her some webs to hold on to. A shirt collar of some goon. There you go. Let's see if I get a clear shot there. Come on. There we go. Very nice. Standard, but nice nonetheless. We also get a set of thwipping. Is it thwipping? Does it count it for her if it's thwipping? I don't know. Hands, nonetheless. They're really nice. I think they're really good. The paint came out really good on my figure. I'm very grateful for that. I've seen a lot of issues, but I'm very grateful that they came out very nice on my end. Heads. We get just a standard kind of civilian head. The paint application is fantastic. They're using that new... I think this is using that new printing tech that they came out with, but this is just absolutely ace. This is fantastic. I like the blue shading on the hair as well. That works really well. Yeah, this looks fantastic. Her alternate head, again, also looks fantastic. This is her short hair. She has had longer hair, but this is based on her more modern short hair look. She's got a nice mask. Molded on, by the way. This isn't just painted. This is molded on. Sculpted. Looks very nice. Yeah, this just looks really good. And one last accessory. Her bandana for when she's in her just normal civilian mode. Let's take a look at articulation. Now, for Silk's articulation, this is based on the new Shriek body mold, which is hopefully the standard female body mold going forward. We can only hope. Hasbro, come on. And this, of course, is the new pinless tech. No pins at the arms, legs, nothing. Looks really nice. Arm bent up about that far. Twist at the bicep. Bend at the elbow that far. Get a full lock there. Hinge at the wrist. Swivel. Arm can go up that far. Twist. Bend the elbow. You can get almost flat 90 there. Getting pretty close. Hinge at the wrist. Swivel at the wrist. You can wrap around. Go down. No ab crunch. Don't like that. I especially don't like how loose this one feels for me. My figure, it's very, very loose, the upper torso here. Very worrying. I hope it doesn't break or anything. That would suck. No waist swivel. Disappointing. But we'll get there one day. We need it for a spider. Now, for her leg and lower body articulation, she could kick out pretty far, honestly. Kick back, not very far at all, honestly. They can't kick out at all. Her butt's in the way. Kicks that way. Almost a full split. Hinge at the thigh. Hinge at the thigh. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Bend the knee. Kick your butt. Pretty close. Almost a foosh butt kick. Almost a foosh butt kick. And, of course, ankle tilt. Ankle tilt. Goes that far. Goes that far. And, of course, it's a swivel. Oh, don't look so grumpy, Otto. It's size comparison time. Now, going to bring over the Shriek, which is what this body mold is based exactly on. Brand new female body mold. Very, very nice. Again, wish there was a waist swivel of some kind. That would really bring this to a 10 for me. Throwing her out of the way. Bringing in the other female with this body mold that I know of. There might be more, but that's the only one I got. Siren from the new Bonebreaker wave. One of the only other villains I have for Spider-Man, which is Morlun, who does not like to stand. The suited body does not like to stand. So, there's him. Bringing in the other Spider-Man that I own. Currently only have the symbiote black suit retro body Spider-Man, who I have posed in the Secret Wars 8 pose. Bringing in yet another Spider-Man I have. We have Miles Morales from the Gamerverse line. Overall, I have to give this set, I'd say, about an 8 out of 10. Most of that 8, I would say, goes to Silk, though. I was very much wanting this set because of Doc Ock, because I don't have a Doc Ock, and Doc Ock is my favorite Spider-Man villain, as I went on tangentially earlier, but he is my favorite Spider-Man villain, and I was really excited to get a figure of him, but after having him, messing around with him for a few hours, he's okay. That Silk, though, and that arm, that webbing piece, which I think just makes the set, honestly. For me, just that one piece, it knocks it out of the water. That's so brilliant. I love it. It's really well done. Now, if you want more of this, more of this content, I'm going to be getting better at it, and I'm going to be doing more with it. And I would like to thank you for, if you did stay to this part, staying to the end for this very, very rough video. But thank you nonetheless. You can follow me at my Instagram, at KnowI'mTheQuestion, at Twitter, at KnowI'mTheQuestion, at YouTube, at KnowI'mTheQuestion, which is where you are right now. So do me a favor, just subscribe real quick. I mean, just take one click. That's all it takes. Maybe give a like, maybe give a comment. That's up to you, though. That's your money. Doesn't cost money. Just mess around. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good day.